Hello everyone, welcome to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and this is episode 3 of Orwell. In the previous episode we expanded the web around Cassandra Watergate a little bit. We found out that a professor at Stalgan University called Abraham Goldfels might be the leader of the activist group Thought, who could be responsible for these attacks. We also found out that Abraham Goldfels was recruiting students into the group, one of them being Juliet Carrington, which we dug a little bit into her profile in the last episode. And in this episode we are going to take a look at one of his other students called Harrison O'Donnell. Now let's take a quick look. We have Harrison's timeline profile and let's see if we can find something useful on that profile. So we can start off with a picture. Occupation media punk. Yeah, Symes will give me a remark about that one. Yeah. I could have figured that one out. Alright, so Harrison likes the targets. Everybody seems to like the target. He also likes the Haunted House Club, the Cache, and the National Beholder. He has removed some of his posts, it seems. So, let's see, he removed pretty much every post except for this one, and I think this is Juliet and Harrison. This couple rocked the show as it will rock the rest of the goddamn nation. Let's see, in a relationship with Juliet Carrington. I think this is no longer correct. From what I've read, they are no longer an item. Juliet is saying here, thank you for taking me along. I didn't think that I would be welcomed so warmly, nor that my humble skills would be worth me coming along. Mike Hutchinson says, if you've got it, flaunt it, and you definitely got it, baby. Pulling the strings of a fancy guitar in the spotlight on stage suits you well and makes you look even more awesome. Thank you, Mikey. Guess I should have pursued that musical career before even beginning my studies. Study is giving me headaches at the moment. Thank God it'll be all over soon. And Harrison is a little bit jealous, it seems. Why don't you go and ask Juliet out right away? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you to make you look just as awesome. Yeah, Harrison, that was a bit over the top, don't you think? So he's easily jealous. Let's add that one, apparently. And here he's saying, never thought I was gonna write this one day, first day at Stalgan. Feeling so elite makes me wanna comb my hair. Any survival tips? My most valuable social network associates. And people don't really seem to believe that he's getting some kind of education. Okay, that says a lot. Okay, so here we can solve this conflict if we go to Juliet's family website. She decided to end her band career when she was single again. So we will upload that. Oh, we have to upload it, of course, in Juliet's profile. So there we go. And I don't think playing the guitar is very relevant, so I'm not gonna upload that. Let's see, the band. Okay, we have the targets here. We are the track you are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlist, the unexplainable gap in your seemingly flawless CV, your drunken selfie in your timeline's profile, the porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot avoid us because we are you, we are the targets. Okay, so let's go back to Harrison, because there is also another profile name called Hancock, so maybe we can find some more links to that. Yeah. The portrait we don't really need. And then let's see, former members. We have Trotsky, we have Tubman. So that's Juliet again. Let's add Juliet here. And the listener is also going off actually, so we need to check that as well. But I want to finish this website first. Let's see, gigs. That one seems to be cancelled. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band, but no official statement has been given out. A wholehearted thumbs down for that bullcrap. Gotta find me another favorite band now. You better do the same. Okay, so let's add that one to Harrison's profile. And then let's see if we can find so, whoa, that was such a blaze. Really love your new guitaristress. Will definitely come to the Freedom Plaza demo. I just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she's the one organizing this. And we haven't found the conflicting data chunk yet. Okay, that's just another portrait. Gigs, and then there's albums. Listen to Pipe Dream right now. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to that. Advertisement for the Poor, which has a number of songs. There is a song called A Riot. And then there is an email address, which we're gonna upload as well. That's always interesting, because we can check his account now. Alright, so that is all when it comes to the band, I think. I just want to go over here quickly. Sandra is out of jail? Oh, okay. So this is Joseph on Cassandra's account, so that means that Joseph, where is Joseph? Joseph has access to, oh, you have to go to Cassandra's account? Okay, well, that shouldn't matter that much actually. Not too uncommon in a relationship, is it? I don't know. If they're all that concerned with privacy, then I'm a bit surprised that they're giving out each other's chat data. Alright, oh sorry, hi Joseph, didn't know you had access to Cassie's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too, Juliet? Have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? I spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing and something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at her door, so she went to answer it and never came back. I assumed it was you. We were supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't exactly happy about that change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stewing away. Well, I just tried that. She did give me the key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried, no answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise, she's probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I am a lawyer. Yeah. Disable. Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie's mad, she usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She'll be back in no time. Yes, she does get a bit fiery at times. We had an argument once and well, guess what happened? This is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do. And I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? You both went to the Freedom Plaza protests, so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important for her, or the two of you where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry. The Freedom Plaza was organized by Todd, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning. I don't know much else. I wish I could help, but honestly I don't have a clue. And yeah, so basically Cassandra is saying that it's Juliet that organized the protest, and Juliet is saying Harrison did all the planning. Yeah, let's say Harrison did all the planning. I mean, it's a bit hard to figure out anyway. Maybe it went down how it was supposed to go down. Yeah, who knows? So it was one of Todd's protests, not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protest locations to go. What was going on here? The moment you opened that doc, malicious code injection was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings. Uh-oh. Maybe we should get off this site. Whoops. There is an order confirmation for flowers, it seems. Bouquet lovely with the tag to Angela. Okay, not sure if that's relevant, but maybe it gives us another person to look into. And a bank account, which is always very interesting. Let's see, Harrison O'Donnell. Oh, we can get bank records even. Wow. This program really does you can really get everything, it seems. Alright, so there is the flowers, there is a Easy Vid on demand, there is the supermarket, there is a Bon-Ton drugstore. Not sure what that is going to reveal, but who knows. There is the health insurance, or actually 2 health insurance. Planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps, yeah, who knows. And then there is the National Beholder, and that's actually the only positive statements that we can see in the previous 30 days. A large payment for the national beholder. So let's see what we can find on that. We have Rosentech over there as well, which we still need to look into. And something is going on here. Dear Mr. O'Donnell, your online banking account was just used from an unrecognized device. Whoops. Don't recognize this activity. Review your recently used devices. Okay, so we have been caught with our hand in the cookie jar, it seems. So now he knows that someone else is accessing his account. That's not amazing. Okay, Rosen Technologies. When I founded Rosentech in 1998, my vision was a simple one. There should be tailor-made software for any purpose. Who would have thought that a guy hailing from merely an attic in his parents' home could create the single most important software company in the nation? Certainly not me. Who would have thought that the government would take interest in the company and become its greatest stakeholder? Certainly not me again. Against my wildest expectations, but due to my sheer stubbornness, a lot of persistence, and a little bit of luck, Rosentech today employs 5,000 workers. Wow. And 224 successfully completed projects. And these figures keep increasing so fast that I added a live counter script to this page to keep it up to date. Okay, so that is Victor Rosen. The 10 commandments at Rosentech are: any vision is valuable, software can solve any problem, embrace the client's vision, open-mindedness and transparency are key, always stay in touch with the client, synchronous over asynchronous communication, think about your responsibility, fix your mistakes and learn from them, work here and now, and you can do better. Alright, and then we can get in touch with Rosentech. Let's see, there is a number of people. Okay, we got a hit on a phone number for Juliet, her work phone. And maybe that somehow gives us access to her phone records as well. Oh, well, there you go. That went fast. So, welcome to Rosentech. This is PR assistant Juliet Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Well, hello Juliet, this is Esther. You sound so official at work. Oh, hi Mom. Is this important? You know I can't take personal calls while I'm at work. Just wanted to check in, make sure you are home for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends from work. Time for some bon ton clubbing. Alright. Yes, so we know that she said earlier that she doesn't like to go out, so who knows what she's up to. Alright, so Esther says on the news they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. I get that you're worried, but I can't just sit at home with you every night of the week. That's exactly what those terrorists want us to do, avoid public life. We can't give up our freedom like that. Yeah, she won't die. I really have to go now if I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. Victor Rosen is her boss. Okay. Kinda knew that already. And what else is going on? Oh, there is another phone call from Harrison this time. So, you got O'Donnell, Harrison, it's me. Look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you've caught me by surprise. Ever since we first made out in that clear night on the Stelligan green field, I knew it was destiny. I know we never really meant to. Shared intimacies. Yeah, why not? I'm not sure how that is gonna help us. But yes, at least the university seems to be important. So, what do I owe the pleasure of your beautiful voice? You miss me, right? So this is why you did it? To make me call you again? I'm talking about the thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. Oh, okay, so it's Juliet, who found out now, or who finds out now that the website of Todd has been hacked, it seems. And she's saying that he's no longer a member of Todd. Alright. Let's add that one. And, Harrison is saying Todd didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared. But turning it around that way made a damn fine excuse for you to bail out on the two of us. Okay, I can't keep up with this. So, former relationship, yeah, we already knew that. Todd didn't do shit anymore, so we have to upload that part with Abraham. Someone still is active, yes, I agree. So, you disgraced Todd before by hiding all of the articles on the Todd blog except Cassandra's. You have a lot to hide, Mr. O'Donnell, it seems so. And then Harrison says Abe archived the first ones because he didn't even want us to know. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest because that would also be in Abe's interest. And Cass wanted to show her article around. Okay. Oh, please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure your cozy job writing that ridiculous opinion column for the National Beholder. Alright, let's add that part. You know, it's funny you dare speaking of disgrace when Rosen is the government's personal bitch. Cause, you didn't know. Almost makes you the same in my book. Yeah, so that must be what the large payment was for, yes. And now we have to go back to Abraham, clicking around a lot here. He hit some information on the blog. Who knows if they have a hidden agenda. Anyway, can you two stop arguing? She's asking basically to restore the blog. Okay. And then there is an email incoming. Knock knock, Harrison. It seems I caught you pants down on that little page of yours. confused, why, that's fine. You don't know me, and I like to keep it that way, but I know a lot about you, media punk. If you knew what I know, what you know about what this little group of yours did, you would find it just as hard to ignore that those bombs might just carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about, right? So, the Righteous Hacker Initiative will expose all information I got on you. Might interest the cops, won't it? I have no love for the government, but I will do what I must. So give me one good reason not to do it, and I might reconsider. Being blackmailed by initiate. Okay. Now there's a hacker involved. Yes, and actually he hacked into our system as well. And he's saying that the bombs might maybe have Harrison's name tag on them. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, there is a lot going on. So Harrison is immediately replying, "Hey Wise-ass, this is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. You want a damn good reason not to call the cops? I can give you 3. You hacked my site. Last time I checked, this was highly illegal. I don't get what you want. I don't get what you want to have found about me. True, our protest didn't always go as planned, but since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this was hardly my fault. What I wanted is all in my blog." Sure. Not a word about bombing people, only grabbing attention. Bet you never even found that, huh? Where are your mad skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you a breadcrumb so you don't feel too miserable. I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone, roll it back, and then don't dare touching it again. For your worthless sake, I hope it wasn't you who broke into my bank account, else you're neck deep in sheep shit, even more than you already are. Thought I didn't notice, did you? Like I said, the wrong guy, the very wrong guy. Okay, so what is going on? There is a lot of stuff here. The Carringtons, there seems to be some information on where she lives, where Juliet lives. So, house in Malloy Court. That's what they wanted to know, so there you go. That's around the corner from where you live. Oh, well, then you can arrest her. Symes, when the time is there, you just go around the corner and pick her up. Alright, so at Juliet's timeline, let's see. When I learned about Stelligan this morning and that 2 people had been killed, I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I have spent 5 years of my life at this university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the Stelligan campus. It has been the center of my life for a while, and to see terrorists pervert this place for their foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly sorry for anyone concerned. And there is another conflicting data chunk. So there's also some new headline. Oh, okay, that's a headline by Harrison O'Donnell. So, shut the Pargesian border. This time in the national opinion column, Harrison O'Donnell argues why the border to the Parges region needs to be closed. I'll go and spill the beans right away. Shut the border between us and the Parges. Now, will you please? Can't anyone see what's happening there? I mean, are you blind? Take a look at Triflet, for instance. The situation there seems to be escalating yet again. 2008 much? Just like then, the nation will let itself get dragged into the conflict. Just like then, the Pargesians will see the nation not as a friend who does the best to de-escalate the situation, but as an opponent who invades and seeks cooperation through force. I'm wondering, in the real world, who would that be? History keeps repeating itself. It does indeed. That's certainly nothing new. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. So here supports the governmental position. Well, I'd be very surprised, actually. Until now, that is, as some self-proclaimed benefactors in the opposition claim, that borders are meant to be open to possible refugees. If I didn't know how we suffered already 9 years back, I would agree without a doubt. I would walk out there and welcome them personally with arms wide open. But I do remember perfectly well, though my name isn't Nostradamus, let me foretell something: we will see a rise in acts of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Fairview or Bonton. Don't pretend not to have been warned when that happens. Yeah, let's add let's add that one to Harrison. It is suspicious, of course, if he's involved and then he's writing in the newspaper about it. Maybe it's a bit silly even. But, yeah. So it is linking him to... let's see what these blue things are. Is there something... Oh, okay, that's the picture again. Our family. Is there also a picture still not not disabled? Okay, just making sure that I'm thorough here. And okay, supporting government position. We have to find the other things here. So this is the wall of text, which is Hancock's or Harrison O'Donnell's blog. There's another picture that we don't need. So August 2, 2015. Hell yes, it's happening. After years, my plan is finally taking shape. It even has a name: Thought. Finally, a counterpart to the radical reigning of totalitarian surveillance. And I'm glad to have a capable companion in this, one who came up with the best idea for a demo ever. Not going to tell you, it's a surprise. I can only urge you to join us in our aim to unleash this pitiful, pathetic wannabe democracy of a country from its shackles. For freedom is not free in a place where every move is observed and analyzed. Help us make freedom free again. On the 3rd of March, he is writing, run around naked, eat chocolate pudding from a diaper, insult your mom on timelines. It's mind-boggling how anything, no matter how mundane, will generate attention these days. As long as it's not normal, a construct of society that doesn't make sense. By the way, and there is a camera around, you can be sure we will hear about it. The ever-present cameras are one reason this site exists. At any rate, everyone loves the sound of click tsunamis in the morning. Already got a nice plan of my own. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that friggin' elitist university. That's for sure. I bet we could scare those cardigan wearing conformists a great deal just by showing our ugly faces. Okay, so here he's saying, as soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people. So he was planning it, but maybe it's Juliet who organized it. So I'm going to go with Juliet here. Plan the protest at Staligan. So there is a pattern. We still have no idea about the third location. You need to be diligent now. Lives might hang in the balance. In the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you've found so far, I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. We have to return here for a moment because there is some more information on Harrison. So he's saying, I've grown really fond of the idea to start a band, maybe call them Enemy of the State or the Most Wanted. Music is an excellent way to add the spice of emotion needed in order to make important messages stick in your mind. And hell, I'm ready to be a rock star. I already live in a trailer anyway. Okay. So what do you like more, Enemy of the State or the Most Wanted? And maybe something else. Anyone willing to join? After all, I can't do it by myself. I mean, I could, but solo rock stars are even lamer than Dime Front. If there is any hope left for this country, it lays with its people. It is resembled by every freely thinking mind, every individual of this fucked up place that is willing to switch on their brains. Safety is a lie, nothing but a buzzword used to cause fear and take control from you. If you don't get that, you might as well turn into a remote-controlled zombie and say bye-bye to free will. Thing is, people love staying blind as long as they have the illusion of safety. So what I need now is a way of getting this truth in everyone's head. Okay, and here he is criticizing the government's position. So that is the other conflicting chunk. So the perfect safety of the individual is our ultimate goal, and he's saying these words came from the glorious Majesty herself, Miss Catherine Delacroix, Lady Security, this very morning. I cannot even find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government plan is. Let's turn on our brains for a second and think, what do people value most these days? Freedom, of course. The freedom to say stupid things on the internet, the freedom to choose between 1 trillion cell phone brands, the freedom to walk around with the most ugly haircut ever sculpted. If safety is what everyone is longing for, go lock yourself into a barn, because taking risks is part of living your life, you idiots. I'm telling you, the next step that the government will take will be to stop citizens from doing things before the thought has even popped into their heads. Minority Report, anyone? Thus, there will be no more freedom to choose, no freedom whatsoever. This is a dangerous pitfall. Seriously. Okay, so, well, this is a message from 2013. I thought we already saw the, Oh, and there is one more. Okay, so there is 3 conflicting pieces, it seems. Okay, so leave a message. There is something important here in the comments. Dear Hancock, by pure coincidence I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking and your attitude to get other people think alike left quite an impression on me. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought, and I think your presence could really liven up the discussion. So Abraham Goldfels recruited Hancock, that's clear. So what was a debate club turned into an activist group, it seems. Yes, so Symes is confused about that as well. Well, you know, it's probably not the first time that Symes has been confused, and neither have I. Okay, so we are running across 30 minutes again, so I'm going to end the video right here, and in the next episode we will take a look at the Todd blog and see if we can find some more information on the links between the activist group and the bombings. If you've enjoyed that, by all means hit the like button. If you would like to follow along on this adventure, then hit that subscribe button as well. And last but not least, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, folks, and see you in the next video.